Vendor master record. The decode thing which we have drawn, I'm sure I must have included this FK0.
Those is 01 for master record.
Yeah. One is create, two is change, three is display, right?
Same for AR and AP.
Hmm?
Same, it stays same for AR and AP.
Yes.
1, 2, and 3. 1 create,
Two change, three display.
and 3 display.
See, I have got my vendor account here. Please pay attention here. So, I'm going through this vendor account which I already have. And I got to make sure that which field I have to make it for dual control as a sensitive field, right? So I can say the field which are important is my bank details, right? So if I do F1 here on the bank key, very slow today, and then click on this button, technical information, it will give me table name and field name. This is the background table and field name where this information is saved, right? So the table name is LFBK. Manish, are you writing the table name? If you can write it down. LFBK, and field name is VANKL. Yes. Likewise, I will do for the other fields as well.
Go one question. Do we have to do
Account receivable, accounts payable. Vendor account, master data, preparation for creating vendor master data, right? In which we have this option. Where is the dual control one?
There at the bottom. Dual.
Define sensitive field for dual control. As you can see, the one which I have selected. Define sensitive field for dual control. Follow the path as per the screen. You can write down the menu path because this is not on the note. Right? This you can treat as one of the enhancement, right? As a consultant, you've been asked to give a solution to maintain a dual control. So how you go about it, right? So write down as a scenario. If you want me to give you the description, I can give you the description. The scenario is business has requested a functionality to have a dual control on some of the sensitive fields for vendor master record. for vendor master record.
Will the business even know that there is such things in SAP?
No, they won't.
So do we go and tell them? Do you want to do this or?
It depends.
When you blueprinted, you're gonna talk about the
As
requirements.
is to be
isn't it?
analysis.
So at that time we will ask them.
Yeah, we will tell them this
So
is
this
the
is
new
one of
op-
the set question.
Hmm?
That do you want to do a dual control
Yeah, you can ask.
in the business blueprint?
Yes, you can ask.
Okay.
So this is the menu path. If you want to write down menu path in SPRO, financial accounting new, then account receivable, account payable, then vendor accounts, then master data, preparation for creating vendor master data. In which we have this option, define sensitive field for dual control vendors. Okay, click on that option. Right? See, there are already identified field here. Name, authorization, group, check,
We don't
double
have
We don't
invoice.
have it.
We don't have
Oh, you don't have it.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's fine. If you don't have it, don't worry about it.
That's right.
Okay, what I want you to do, click on new entry. Click on the new entry. Oh, is she struggling to find?
Yeah, fine. New entry.
You found it. Okay, click on new entry. The first one you will type is LFBK hyphen BANKN. BANKN. This one. The last one.
Does it matter capitals or
Okay.
Put it on capital, that would be better. Capital would be better. What are the other two fields which we have got?
BANKN.
That's here and bottom B and K.
Accounts.
LFBK BANKN, right?
Yeah.
What are the two fields you have written?
BAN.
V for Victor.
Yeah.
Table name. First table
No.
name.
LFBK.
LFBK.
Second one.
Second one LFBK hyphen
BANKL.
BANKL.
will it be same for everyone?
Yeah, for everyone. Since you all are doing it.
Okay.
It's
Table is
LF,
LFB1.
Yeah. And
Third field is LFB1
And the field is ZW
hyphen ZW
ELS.
ELS.
We don't need anything on the field table.
Hmm?
No field table.
ZWE.
No, as soon as you will hit enter, it will come up.
WG.
Yes?
Then
It didn't come up?
It's not
Okay,
allowed.
let me try.
The second one
The
is
second one is showing error. BANKL.
Yeah.
No, there is no.
I don't see the VNKL because how can there be two by?
Yeah,
We don't
second
get
is
any error.
No, I got second error.
No,
I got second error as well.
Okay, let me double check on the vendor. So what was that field?
LFBK. Master.
Okay, let me have a look here. Maybe the field name is incorrect.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah, we
incorrect.
don't.
Yeah.
So ZWELS is fine.
Yeah, that's fine. And the bank.
You find them?
Yeah, it's just my spelling is wrong.
The bank key.
Don't worry.
Yeah, bank
I
key.
also always do the same.
Oh, bro, I need your help, bro. I can't see much on the screen. I'm gonna copy you sometimes.
LFBK BANKL. Is that the one?
Yeah, B. I put V. That's right. B.
Okay, sorry. B. It's a BANKL.
Yeah.
That's the short form.
BANKL. Yes.
How can you
Now?
find this?
Yeah, we got it.
This case, BAN, we get
Yes.
into the bank key.
Yeah, I'll show you. How to find these sensitive fields? First of all, you need to find those sensitive fields. So we go to vendor account. We press F1 on that particular item, right? And then click on this technical information. It will give the table name, field name. Right?
No.
Press F1 and then
Hmm?
go to the vendor account.
Go
find
to the
sensitive field. Press
Mhm.
F1.
F1 and on F1 click on the technical information button.
Hyphen BANKN.
How do you find the vendor account again, please?
Hmm?
How do you find the vendor account, the one you're saying now? We go to the first line of the part. Find the vendor account for this barcode thing. The one
Vendor
you're-
account.
Yeah, the one you're just saying now. The one you're telling him.
Yeah, vendor account.
Yeah, how do we find it? How do we go to the part?
Vendor account one.
Yeah, you know the
That's
code you
one
gave us
easy.
now?
FK02.
Yeah, okay, FK02.
It's an, see, transactional and master data is end user, right?
Yeah.
FK02 is not in SPRO, it's in easy access,
Exactly.
right? Because you are a consultant, you have been asked to provide a control. So you can go in SPRO and mark certain field as a sensitive field,
Okay.
right? But now since you are making this config change, now it will take in effect when they change vendor master record. Save the changes which you have made. Click on save. Let me make one of the
Transport
fields.
request.
Yeah, created.
The vendor
Trans-
account you have to go is on the easy access, isn't it?
Easy access, yeah.
Yes.
Save it. Have you saved?
Yeah.
Vaibhav, save.
No, he's stuck, so I'm just waiting for him to retype it.
Oh, so table name, field name.
Yeah. But he can't save it. I mean, he can't. He's getting error on the first one, LFBK.
BANKN.
LFBK.
Already
Hyphen.
exists with the same key.
So it is already saved it.
So it's already saved. The one
Yeah,
which you
asked him, you said you haven't.
come out of it. Go back. It will show on the list.
Okay, go back.
Press enter.
Cancel it.
Press it. Press it.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Once you select it, press enter.
Go back.
You have a headache? You have a headache now?
No.
After finishing class mostly, yeah. It's quite early.
No, not really. I enjoy what I do. So.
But did
How many
get
students do
the
you have for Saturday? How many
transport
students do you have? For
Three.
Three.
We need to.
I'll come from next week. It's just I had to go to temple this week.
Yes.
Okay.
But anyway, save.
No
So
problem.
biology temple. In
By all
Birmingham.
means.
Yeah, press save.
Yeah, if you're able to come on Saturday just to, go through. Of course, you are going with a your new student. So you can just sit there and
I'll take help of
it's
Parijit
a
as well.
revise. It's a revise for
Actually,
I'm coming. I'm coming.
same year Saturday. I am off. I'm not sure. Whenever Saturday I am off, I will come to
Okay.
So, what I understand, this field name, the table key, and what was the other thing?
Table name and field name.
Table name and field name. The code we selected, that is a general code of entering that form. So it's the code of that form, so it is not related to that particular vendor.
It is generic for
It is
all the
generic
vendors.
for all the vendors. Okay.
Master data.
Master data, yeah.
Okay, shall we proceed?
I have any bank details in
Huh?
India.
Sorry?
I can't find my bank details.
You can't find, have you entered it? Vendor master account. When I say vendor master account, I shouldn't have to remind you FK02, right? You should have done enough practice by now. I have given you the chart. Those T code you should memorize by now, right? When I say fall in love, you are not giving even a chocolate on chocolate day. Yeah? You have to remember.
No, wait a minute.
We haven't selected
Select.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, change the bank key field to something else and save the vendor master record, whatever vendor master record you would.
Select everything.
Notice that you will get a message
Whatever select
underneath.
everything, that's
The change needs to be confirmed. As soon as you will click after changing
GB.
save button, it will give you the message. It should give you the message.
Confirm it.
So when I say somebody else, you can confirm it with some other credentials.
Okay.
Right now you are using training,
Training,
right?
yeah.
Now we will log in as a Joshi and we will confirm it. So there are two persons who are controlling the change, not just one person making up changes and
But
doing
we
some
never
fraud.
agreed, or we never configured that Joshi will come and change it. It could be anyone else. Say if there are two people, they
Good
know
question.
each other.
Good question. So the transaction which we use to confirm the changes, right? That access, the transaction which we use FK09, right? FK09 transaction will have access to managers only, the one who can confirm. It is not like any Tom, Dick and Harry, they can go and confirm it. So that transaction have got authorization, and that authorization is only available to the managers. They can only confirm the changes, right? But and now don't ask me if manager is also corrupt. Then we can't do anything, you know. Yes.
I mean, SAP is not enough to recognize the realistic codes.
Realistic?
Bank key or IBAN or something like that. If it is not real, it's
What
not
are we expecting to see?
accepted.
No, there is a table which needs to be updated. There is a bank table which needs to be
Anything,
constantly
any field in
updated.
here, bank key or account number,
Because
if you
ours is
change it,
offline
it will not
system,
let
it
you
is not
to
connected.
say, I mean, you need to basically
But that's the
get
reason why it was
permission.
giving you that new screen.
Just click tick. So
That's why I
now
entered
you've
the
done the
existing source
changes.
code which I
It's
remember.
waiting for to accept. So once the other account is accept the changes, it will reflect on the data.
Why didn't you change the account number? They can accept it. Same account
Happen
number.
in your company.
No,
Okay.
when so what we are doing is
Senior and
staff. When account is created,
Really? They both got
They
fired.
will enter the real data, but staff sometimes they will
They are
put
in the
their
jail.
own data after 6 months or something just to take them
How
out.
much?
So if we lock it, they wouldn't be able to do it. That's the reason we did
Listen
it.
to this, guys.
Now, since you have made some
We have a live story. That has
Because-
happened in this firm, right? So
It's in my form, it was happened. You know, the senior person and junior person, they have done the tie-up and
one has made the change on FK02, right?
Yeah.
And change the sort code, right? Now go to SAP logon pad, click on logon again.
So we don't need to log out from this account.
Now
Okay.
log in again. SAP logon pad.
Password was something 2010.
Joshi, client 100, user ID Joshi, password KPJ 2010.
PJ 2000.
KPJ 2010.
Do we log off from the previous one?
You don't
Log
have to.
100.
You don't have to.
User ID?
Joshi JOSHI.
JOSHI
Password is
Password is
KPJ 2010.
2010.
Yeah. That's it.
What's the user one?
Okay.
User is Joshi.
Joshi.
Password is KPJ 2010.
KPJ.
2010. Once you log in, go to transaction FK09.
FK09.
Yeah, I'll quickly do it so that you can see the same screen.
So where we give this authority to managers to go to have an access to FK09. If someone said yes, this is the manager, and I want to give him this
So
authorization.
basis guy can do it when they set up a role.
Okay, so
They
that's
can
not
create.
our job,
No, that's not our job.
but we should know.
No, you shouldn't know anything. I know how to do it. I'll show you one day
Okay.
when we will do security and authorization. Right? But that's the discussion for another day. I'll show you definitely how it works.
Okay.
So in FK09, can you all see the same screen?
Yeah.
Put your company code CW01. Untick account refused because we don't want to see account refused. And click on execute button. Can you see similar screen in yours?
Yeah.
You can double click on that account, the one which is appearing as a yellow pyramid. Yeah, double click there.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, 1 minute. Change to be
And
confirmed.
yeah, and click on confirm button.
Account is currently blocked by trading. Account is currently blocked by user trading.
Okay, yes, because come out of the other user account where it is open. Yeah, sorry, my mistake. You need to come out of this change vendor master record transaction.
Which one?
Tina, are you on the same screen?
Confirm
Yeah.
and then click save.
Click on confirm.
No, I'm not there yet. I'm on changing display
So I
confirm.
need to do the same thing for the second
See the
account.
Create one more
Yeah,
account.
yeah. Just click on vendor account, it would do the same thing.
Okay, from yellow it's green.
Yeah.
From yellow it's turned green, yeah?
Yeah.
It doesn't show. Double click on yellow.
So only wherever there were changes made, that all vendors will line up here. Say we change at 5 places, so all 5 individually will have to confirm,
Yes.
or manager will have to confirm.
Yes.
And we can see the reports of any changes that have been done over the past 6 months.
That you can check from vendor master record as well. I'll show you how. Now come out of Joshi, right? Just come out of Joshi, log off. Since the change has been confirmed, so not everyone will have access to FK09. Only manager will have access. Otherwise, people can confirm for each other, right?
But
One time you put my account details,
Huh?
next time I put yours.
On that list where 3 lines were there, one of them was account changed by me. That was one of the options.
Okay, let me have a look again.
because you copied the same user role as well for
You're talking about this one.
Yes.
Account to be confirmed by me, account refused, account not yet confirmed. Account refused will still give you the list of the item which is been changed but was refused, right? But account to be confirmed by me, right? You can put authorization control as well through a workflow. Who can control what? Imagine if there is a big company, there are 100 people working as an accounts payable. Out of those 100 people, 50% changes goes to one manager and another changes goes to another manager. That kind of setup we can do through security and authorization, through roles. So who can confirm what, right? You have given FK09 access, but imagine if you have two different company codes in which you have vendors, right? So for one company code, the signatory who can approve the changes is this person, for another company code is another person. So those changes a basis consultant can maintain. The transaction code PFCG where they create roles. In roles we have authorization object. For every transaction there is an authorization object. An authorization object also has got a master data. I can explicitly maintain, say like FK02 is allowed, but allowed for which company code? I can allow FK02 for CW01 but not for HW01. That kind of control they can have through authorization object.
So even if we tick here, since there is no setup done, it will still show that entry
Yes.
for Apple.
But the overall solution is you need to liaise with basis guy as well. Tell them that okay, there is a transaction FK09 that needs to be controlled, right? And I just want to make sure that which role has got access to this transaction. This transaction should be allowed to only senior roles, senior positions only. So that exercise needs to be done as well, right?
And once they confirm, to the end user, they know that okay, this is confirmed by the senior, and automatically in the system.
Audit.
They won't know, to be honest, but the manager will convey this to them. Okay, the changes has been confirmed.
Or maybe the workflow will get automatic email.
No, workflow we can configure, but it is quite difficult. I mean, workflow is not very straightforward. Even you must have noticed when you are posting a document, park and post, there are two different options.
Yes.
Right?
Path means they need authorization from the other person.
Yes.
Okay.
Park and post, right? But in normal cases, what they can do with the help of an ABAPer, they can create a workflow.
Okay.
Workflow means they will have only authorization till parking the document, right? And then once they park it, it automatically triggers an email to the manager,
Okay.
and they can see the document. And once they approve it, then only it gets posted, right? So the second scenario we have, about which I will share you one very nice document which I have, right, about duplicate invoices, right? That is an action for me. I will share a very nice document. You should go through it. And the homework I would like to give you, because you guys are doing, right now we are just trying to create base, I understand, but you need to practice really hard. I want you to create one-time vendor and see how it looks like, how it is different to a normal vendor, right? Create a one-time vendor and do couple of posting for a vendor.
How to delete a vendor?
We cannot delete vendor.
We can't delete a vendor. I can't because I created mistake. I was trying to delete the vendor.
We can only archive
That's
data.
right.
in
Okay,
SAP. We
okay.
cannot delete it.
Delete a vendor. Okay.
So first thing first, create one-time vendor and do couple of posting. Also try that thing. If vendor is also customer and customer is also vendor. And one thing which we are missing, you must have noticed so far, what we haven't done, we haven't received payment or made payment. Right? We haven't received or made payment. So how that clearing work? Right? but it will be too much for you to do on your own. So I won't give you that. I'll show you how it works, right? So before we proceed, I want to do VAT first today, right? For VAT, create two GL account: input tax and output tax.
So that's input tax and then
Output
export
tax.
tax.
Output tax.
No, I'm just asking. I mean, is that going to be for one is for input tax and then output tax?
Two different accounts.
Two different accounts. Yeah, one is for input tax and the other one is for export tax, isn't it?
Another is for output, we call it, not
Output.
export.
Yeah, no, I'm just in the meaning. I just want to
export.
Export tax. Okay.
So input tax and output tax, you need to create two GL account, right? So I'm doing it, so you can do along with me. So what is the T code for GL code?
FS0.
Right. FS00. Go to FS00. You know what? I am getting a feeling that after Sunday nobody is doing anything. I mean, you might be doing something, but not more than 2 hours. I can tell you for guarantee. Not more than 2 hours. Nobody is practicing.
Or maybe at the last moment, Saturday night. So that when somebody asks, we can say that.
See, if you challenge me, I will learn more as well, right? If you come up with something which I don't know, I will be the first person. I will be more than happy to say, "Oh, sorry, I don't know," but I will come back to you, right? So I want that situation. So please help me increase my knowledge as well, right? So first thing first, what will be the input tax and output tax? There will be asset and liability account, right? Assets and liability account. The input tax which you have paid already when you have bought something, that is called your asset, because you can reclaim that money, right? And the output tax which you have collected from your customer, that is not your money, it is HMRC's money.
Yeah.
So this is a liability account. So it is difficult to understand why input is an asset account and why output is a liability account. Right? The reason why input is an asset account is because we have already paid and that money we can reclaim. So it's an asset. Whereas we have collected money from the customer, but it is not our money, it is a liability. So for asset, what is the number range we have?
No, one is for the
Three.
income.
So create 30006 and click on create button.
I think I already created the one GL account for 3006.
Okay, create 30010 instead.
Yeah.
Okay, let me come
I'm
out.
already
Let
on
me
7.
do the same.
You on 7? Okay, you created as well. Okay.
30010. Create 30010.
Did you try to search something?
Don't say something.
Hit another session.
It doesn't exist in syllabus.
Balance sheet account. Input tax. Input tax.
Okay. Last time we don't do it.
I did create with 6 and I'm trying to go back but it's not letting me.
It's okay.
Cancel it.
Cancel it.
The log off button.
Gives
Yellow.
me an error. Make an entry in the field account group. The data contains error. You cannot save. I'm not.
As
pressing
long
save.
as you can remember your code, it is fine. Hit enter.
I would like to keep it 10 since everyone is doing 10. So
Come out of it. There's a fooling.
Guys can't do it more than GBP.
Line item display,
Display.
short key.
What about tax category? This
Yeah,
doesn't have any tax.
that you have to maintain. In text category,
Input tax.
input text. Only input text allowed. Only input text allowed.
coming as a sign of less than or equal, is it?
Sorry, where are you getting that?
But minus or plus?
On the
Only
second
text
tab,
allowed minus or
yes.
plus?
Here, input text.
Text category.
Text category. Okay.
And
Yeah.
you need to go
Only input text allowed.
The other one is output text.
Okay.
So please select the input text, yeah, otherwise you will have problem. Only input text allowed.
Without key 001.
Yeah.
This one. This one everyone is selecting. Only input text allowed. Right? Line item display, sort key, posting date. Right? Go to the other account, select the standard one G001 which we always select.
short key.
Also, what are those three options?
Sorry,
Which
You have
one?
the sort key for posting date, yeah?
Yeah, supplement.
Recon account ready for input. Post automatically only will, that means you cannot directly post anything with this GL account. Will only work along with MMFI integration. Like raw material is moving here to there in the production plan. So what it means, when you tick this box, this GL, you cannot directly go to FB50 and do posting. It will be available for automatic posting only.
How many is coming here?
Oh, okay. So something done on MM will automatically get posted
If
on.
because see, it's a topic, huge topic which you are trying. See, there is a raw material. Raw material is a material, right? It is linked with the GL account. This is, we call it MMFI integration, right? Raw material along with movement type. What is movement type? The reason why you are moving that material. Is it for the production? Is it you are just moving from one plant to another plant? Is it you issuing as a finished goods, right? So based on the raw material along with the different movement type and the transaction key, it will have different posting in FI, and that posting should happen automatically. In that case, we don't want any manual intervention, right? So likewise, by the time we will finish the whole training, you will come to know each and every bit. This bit,
Very explain.
right?
But even this account can be post automatically.
Which one?
This one, the one we are creating, because the tax will be automatically crediting to this
Sometimes you might have to change it manually, so it can be automatically only, because VAT amount you normally don't change, right? It can be automatically, but just leave it as it is for the time being, right?
Save it.
Click on save. Create another output tax account.
Yes, there is a message.
Balance.
Keep balance sheet account. is
That's
local
fine.
currency.
It is just a warning.
I didn't get that.
Click on green tick.
Data saved. Okay.
Click on green tick.
That's it.
Data saved. Put it on full screen. The VMware. Yeah, data saved.
Click, go on the first one. It's balance sheet.
Okay, now create an output tax account. Come on, guys, hurry up. Output tax is a liability account. For liability, the number range is 4.
10.
Yeah, 40010. Just make it consistent.
Assets.
Liability. He is deliberately doing. Output tax.
Balance sheet account.
Yes, balance sheet account.
Also in the previous one,
Make sure you click on the balance sheet account.
even the input tax.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Balance
didn't
sheet.
select that.
Go back and select it. What's the problem? Same thing here also, we have to select text category only, output text allowed. Only output text allowed.
Field status is general.
Line item display.
Yeah.
301.
Done.
Short keys in account.
Posting date. Field status group
Have you
G001.
said that this is where are you? You don't need to do that.
Text category.
Text category.
And
Yeah.
save.
Only
Why there is so
outputs,
many
yeah.
options in the sort
Imagine put sort key.
personal number and settlement period and settlement where they use it.
Field status group.
Okay, if you ask me, I can
Yeah.
tell you. But I want everyone else to listen to that as well. Okay, his question is why in short key we have so many options. Right? Short key does two things. Short key populates an assignment number. When you do a posting using that GL code, whatever posting key, short key you have, based on that it will populate an assignment number. What is assignment number? If you have a posting date as a short key, so what is today's date? 21st of September 2014. So it will generate an assignment number which is on the descending order 2014-09 and then the number, today's date 21, right? That's an assignment number. So that assignment number, using that assignment number you can sort the item which is based on the posting date. So the latest document will come on the top and the oldest will be on the bottom. That is one usage which is very standard, right? But in the case of MMFI integration, right, we have, okay, I need to talk it since you have asked, you can ask questions but then I have to go into detail to answer that. So I'll tell you. Oops. See, we have got something called in MM. What happened when you create PO? The transaction code is ME21M. Right? This is MM. This is FI. Right? When we create a PO, there is no accounting and two purpose of it. I want you to swim on the knowledge. I don't want you to drown in the knowledge. Yeah. So we will go slowly. I'll take you to the deep end, but gradually. Right. So save the other one. Krish, you
Yeah.
might.
I understand the sort key purposes. Yeah. But invoices as well. Yeah.
Accounting. Are you
That's
practicing?
practice a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Still need to.
Okay. Is it done? 2 GL account is created.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go directly to the.
What if I forget to select the sort key by creating the GL account?
That will be a mandatory field in the normal business case.
I think I haven't.
You haven't got it, but
sort key.
it will be then it will be random transactions in your screen.
So in the first account, input text, I forgot to select the sort key.
Then change it.
I did the same thing. I just went and edit and then put the sort key. Didn't give me
This
any
is
errors
in
or
a
anything.
master account, no? Maybe in account groups, you will do it as a mandatory.
Okay. Once you have done it, go to transaction OB40.
OP40.
OB40. T code OB40.
Right.
Okay, find MWS on it. If you scroll down, there is here MWS. This is for output text. See, this is tax procedure is predefined. These fields are available. The tax procedure we have is tax GB, in which we have all these
MW.
groups. Output tax MWS.
Yep.
Yes. MWS. Double click on MWS. This is there on the nodes. VAT config is there. You don't have to write anything. MWS, double click. Can you see your own chart of account?
Yep.
Click on the green tick.
Yep.
Can you see the same screen as me?
Yep.
Click on the save button. Right? Can you see the same screen?
Yeah.
Type or select your output text account which you have just created. Output is a score.
4. Input is
Before it.
Sorry, I'm just far behind. SAP is
Is it crash?
OB40.
can create. I can
Output
run
is
speed and
close.
can change it, isn't it? That's what it is.
Let me
I don't know why you never got full screen.
I did it.
Has he lost his screen or what?
The second term would
Yeah.
don't mess with
The-
too much.
Typing bar is
Typing bar
gone.
is gone.
Oh, yes.
Real system.
MWS, assign the GL code. Click on the save button.
Save.
Click on the green tick.
Save. No, save again.
Go back.
Do the output.
Again go to OB40.
No, select it again.
Go to OB40 and go to VST, which is an input tax.
Now fine. Go
VST, double click
VST
on
at the bottom.
VST
At the bottom.
and assign your input tax after that.
Yes.
OB40.
VST, Victor Sugar Tango.
Tax. VS.
Click on the green tick. Click on the save button and assign your
30.
input text.
Account. Start.
So I
Text.
created means I assigned BST.
And select select the account. GL account
Yeah, 30
300.
That's it. This is it.
Yeah. Now save
30.
and green tick.
That's easy.
So VST
Okay, done.
and VS5.
PS5 is out.
Is it done for both of you? Have done it. Tina, done it?
Is VST is a common code?
Common
but I
code,
cannot able to we cannot able to assign to
Created by
any.
SAP.
Yes, VST and MWS. These are the two common codes. There is a tax procedure. I'll show you how it looks like. But let's do this first. Let's make it work.
Second within.
Second we did output or second was input?
VST and that V.
The second
VS.
It says on the top,
VS5.
is it input or output?
VS5.
No, when we select the GL.
MWS is for
NWH was
Output. VST is for input.
input text. Saying his laptop is
It's
off.
under
Is it getting installed?
No, it has been
Yes,
copied.
fine.
He cannot practice anyway because he has to do 4 variant configuration, this and that. He won't be very
Yes, MWS
No.
output. Come on, G.
Bit of homework in CW01 and
Yes,
get
Whose laptop is that?
Suddenly.
His, right?
We're gonna sit together tomorrow night.
computer on CW01, whatever thing is in the same to same copy. You have to do it. That will be a
Come on.
I don't.
We are creating text code FTXP. FTXP. The menu parts are in the notes. I will give you the notes. Once I'll finish this session, I'll share you the notes. FTXP. So, see, taxation and currency is country specific, country dependent. So right now what we are doing in FTXP, it is asking for the country, right? Enter GB here. Right? It says country key and tax code. So here,
Yes, all great. 70.5.
can you see V1 standard rated input VAT? Let's start with V1 first. Select the V1.
It says 17.5 with that.
My gosh.
You can change
We will change the text. Can you see the V1?
Yeah.
Select the V1 and hit enter.
Why your V1 shows 20? We have 17.5.
It is just a description here. What it shows here? 20 or 17.5?
17.5.
Okay, change it to 20.
That's what
Change it to 20. See, this VST is here, so this 20% will go to the VST and the GL which we have assigned on that VST automatically. We don't have to calculate
Why is the
manually.
master record on 17.5 then?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Why is the master data on 17.5 then?
17.5.
Which master?
No,
No. See, in my older organization, in which we had an issue, which I was trying to replicate in one of the training I was doing. Because what user was doing, they had some purchase order open. PO has been created on 20%, right? And the VAT got changed into 17.5%, right? And then what they did is they changed the PO amount after that, right? So what happened is the same VAT V1 will have a different value on different dates. When it was created, it has got 20%. But when they changed the same PO, the V1 value was different, 17.5. So that 2.5 difference was showing up on commitment items. We had that issue and I have to rectify the issue. For that I have to create additional 2 account to nullify the difference. So that's the reason why, to replicate the issue I have created. So that's why it is showing up. But don't worry about it. Put 20% here and click on tax account. We will do it later. This is right now we are doing V1. Click on the tax account. Can you see your own chart of account?
Yes.
Click on the green tick. Can you see your GL account which you have assigned here? Yeah?
Yeah. Input
Which
tax.
means your config is fine. Click on the green tick now. Okay? Click on the green tick. If you want to change the description, you can click on the properties here. Properties button. This one, property button.
20%.
And change the text instead of 17.5, write down 20%. See, in my organization, since we are a public sector educational company, we have got jurisdiction code. We can even reclaim the 2.5% of the 20% tax which we are paying. So we have additional tax code instead of V1. V1 we have, but apart from V1 we have got V5, V6 tax code.
What is target tax code
Hmm?
in that?
For different
No, just leave it as it is because it's a.
Another
Let's keep it simple right now. We will go into detail. I'll give you scenario. I'll give you scenario around this. Don't worry. Okay, click on the green tick. And click on save. Also for V0 do the same. V0, click and hit enter. It says 000 here, right? Make sure the tax account still appears there. It doesn't make any difference, but the tax account should be there when you click on tax account, right?
Yeah, it's there.
Can we go properties and change this one as well?
See, what do you have to change?
The
Nothing.
000.
V0.
Okay, leave V0. We don't need to do anything with V0.
Just for the knowledge.
Just for the knowledge, we are just looking into it. Okay, type A1 here or select A1 from the drop down. Standard rated output VAT.
17.5. Okay.
If you have 17.5 here, change it to 20. $20.3 times 0. Yes?
Tax account.
And click on tax account. Can you see your chart of account will come?
Yeah.
When you click on green tick, can you see your GL account which you have assigned?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And then click on properties.
Again make it 20%.
20%. Change it to 20%. This is just a description. It will calculate based on the 20%. 17.5 was written.
Oh, I just click
So-
on deactive line.
No, no.
So on the east.
Don't save it. Come out of it and redo it. What up? Hungry? Okay, give me another 5 minutes. Done?
Yes.
Okay.
We don't save.
Save it. Obviously save. On FS00, pick the stationary account which you have already created because you need to make some changes to the GL account so that it will calculate tax off based on that GL account. FS00,
Yeah.
select the stationary account from the drop down, the one which you have created, stationary, travel, whatever you prefer. If you have stationary, well and good. Right, as I can see,
Top one.
I have the stationary here. Right, I'll click on the pencil to change the account. I'll go to control data. Here I will say text category, only input text allowed. Yeah. And also if I want to have a posting for this GL account without taxation as well sometimes, then I can tick this box as well. Posting without tax allowed. Right? Sometimes when you are buying stationery from Office Depot, they are charging VAT. For some other company, they don't charge VAT for some of the item. Right? In that case, you need to have this tick so that it will let you go. Otherwise, it won't let you proceed without entering tax amount. No?
The tax, will it calculate automatically,
Automatically.
depend on the price that we put it on
Yes.
the invoice
Yes.
amount?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We don't have
exactly.
to enter the amount.
No.
Okay.
But in the case of this GL, since you are saying tax category is input tax only, you have to tick this checkbox as well, because sometimes what if you don't have VAT on an invoice,
On one
otherwise it
invoice
won't
full.
let you proceed without
Okay.
VAT.
Okay.
So this checkbox will let you go without VAT as well.
Okay.
Right? Click on the save.
It says it's already created that account. Account 2000 is already created on company code CW.
You're not creating, you're editing. You need to create the pencil button. Click close. Don't click create. You need to click edit. Close that. Click on edit button. So you're editing that account.
This one.
Yeah, and then go to control data. Just click on control data because you already created it. Then tax category. Click on this. No, tax category, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah. And then click input tax. Only input tax. Only input tax. Yeah.
If you don't tick it, see
Okay,
stationery
and
is a
then click on
GL
this one,
account.
posting without tax allowed.
Stationery you can buy
and then
from
hit
Office
save
Depot,
button.
from A to
This
Z
is
to
save
stationery.
button, yeah.
10 different vendors, right?
So we
One
created
vendor
the tax.
with
we are now
particular item, they
associating
are
the
charging
tax to
VAT.
the
There might be some
yeah,
items
that's
there
it.
is no
And then
VAT
just
on it.
click right button.
If you don't have this checkbox ticks, it won't let you the enter without vendor invoice. FB60. The only vendor I have is Apple. Today's invoice date. Enter £100 here. Or £1,000. Sorry. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Select the GL code stationery.
200 times.
Stationery account. £1,000. Are you with me so far on the screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
On the text code, I will select here V1. Right? Don't press enter anywhere. Right? Then I will select V1 here as well. Text fill is required. I will type some text fill. Why it is not calculating text?
When you stimulate it, doesn't it do that time?
Simulate. I can do. Simulate. One second.
Yeah. If you stimulate, then calculate, and then
Yeah,
yes,
it's
it
coming
comes
up.
in. Yes.
there is a reason why it is throwing an error, because input some field is required. No, input is fine.
Text.
No,
Text.
it is not giving that error. I thought it is giving an error, but that is not the case.
So we just need to tick on calculate tax and then
Yes,
click simulate
yes, yes.
button.
Okay, can you all see the same screen or different screen? Click on the calculate text
You selected the
and then click on simulate button.
Why have you selected the vendor?
Yeah.
So this is the amount system has automatically calculated. If you don't want system to automatically calculate,
5002.
Palak, if you don't want system to automatically calculate, you don't tick this
Click in
box
here,
and manually
V1.
type.
Here, this one. Click on V1. Okay, have you selected V1? There's a come this way. There has to be text one. Yeah, V1. Yeah, you already selected. Just click simulate button.
There's still an error. What's that?
Sorry.
See, there is an error. It is not allowing me. So input text, there is something required here. See, text is required.
Or GL account.
And
And then I can save
Bill
it.
status.
that's
Then
the
I
right
can save
vendor
it.
account. Yeah.
I think they all will have the same problem.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. What you can do, double click on input text field when you simulate, because in that GL got picked up automatically, right?
G001.
That amount came up automatically, but that field has got text field required. So double click and type some text here and go back, and then the post button will appear. Yeah.
You know what I will say? Change the field status 001 to optional.
They don't do that hard practice.
Enter a name and city one-time account. Name and
Do we park this or? We
Post,
think
post.
because you because
no
this
post.
says one-time.
Double
account.
click on stationery item.
See, city.
Yeah. Sorry, not stationery. Input text item.
One time.
Yeah.
And type the text.
I have. Then I got the park, not the post.
What happened was, there you go.
See, you're getting tempted as well, right?
You having this vendor as a one-time vendor. That's why it came at that
Get
field.
this park.
If you didn't have it as a one-time vendor, it wouldn't have given you that thing. Yeah. So what?
Input text.
Yeah. So you need to create a new vendor, and then you need to do. Yeah. So that's all. Yeah, that's done. And then you just
So
click
all
park.
the time I did park.
Just click park. Yeah.
the entries.
So now it's been posted. Did you click park? No, no. No, click now.
Simultaneous and then
Yeah, and then click park.
simulate.
Yeah.
And then calculate text. Right? Click on that one and
Save. Yeah. So, yeah, that's been saved.
Now can go again, find another.